Here we have an iPad Pro 12.9 inch, 4th gen, model number A2069 that came in for no power. No signs of life at all. We already attempted to replace the charging Flux cable right here, and that did not do anything. If we plug in the USB-C cable and we look at our charging station, it's black. It's not showing any amp draw, nothing at all. If we plug in our USB-C meter, we will probably see 5 volts at 0 amps. And right here, 5 volts at 0 amps. The tablet is not taking a charge, and the problem is not the charging Flux cable. Now, the tablet was tampered with before it was mailed over to us, so I just want to check and make sure that we do not have physical damage anywhere on the board. We already attempted to replace the charging Flux. I always like to look in this area and make sure we do not have any missing components. That's our battery connector right here. I do not have a reason to believe that we have a problem with the battery connector. Looks very good. FVC connectors. I mean, the board looks mint. I do not see any signs of work done to this board. And I do not see anything that stands out as being faulty. The tablet is not drawing anything. So we're not able to tell what is turning on, what's not turning on, or if we have a short circuit. One thing that we may want to look into is the CD controller chip, CD3217B12. We do have those chips in stock, and we do carry and sell them on our site as well. Very common on those iPads and also MacBooks. We can replace the chip and see what happens. The chip is the middleman between the charging cable, the charging Flux cable, and rest of the iPad. Just out of curiosity, if we measure around this area, we do not have a short anywhere. But still, I would like to replace that chip and see if that will fix the problem. The chip is in a very delicate area, surrounded by components, 1005 components very close to the chip. So we have to be careful, and we have to treat this iPad like a baby, like a 1-day-old baby. We do not want to be too rough, and we do not want to be too soft. Right now, I just want to bend this frame a bit upwards so we can grab that chip and safely solder another one. We can cut it, it's not a problem, but I think I can do the job without having to cut the frame. Let me see. Can I grab it from here? You see, there's not enough room to grab that chip. If I put my tweezer here, as soon as we apply heat, the components here are going to shift. We can grab it like this from here. All right? And pin number 1 is on the bottom as I have the board oriented. So the cap that we see here is pin number 1. See, if I put the tweezer like this, there may be enough room, but if my hand shakes just a bit to the left, we're going to knock off 6,000 components from the left side. And the chip is out. As soon as that chip moved, I pulled upwards, not sideways, upwards. Very tight area. and a very delicate process. You shake your hand the wrong way and it's game over. Good luck putting those components on the board if you happen to knock any one of them off the board. Now we're gonna apply leaded solder, anti-glare light on, and just look at the difference. Look at the difference between glare, the ring light, and anti-glare light. Wow, the difference is day and night. If you have not already purchased our anti-glare light and you are in the same type of business or you are doing this as a hobby, just log into NorthridgeFix.com, click on shop, and you can buy all your tools from there. We have everything in stock, and orders almost always ship out same day. Log into NorthridgeFix, click on shop, add whatever you want to cart, check out, pay, and we almost always ship out same day. We carry everything from soldering stations, hot air stations, tweezers, original Amtech Flux, thermal cameras, power supplies, charging stations, everything. Whatever we use on our bench here, we carry and sell in our store for the most part. Most of you are already customers, but if you are new to the channel, now you know. We cannot even tell that we have flux on the board because we got rid of reflections, but we do have flux on the board. See, right there. We're gonna add some more flux. And we're just gonna go over the board, just like that. Try to cover as many pads as we possibly can. And we do not want to touch any of the components on the bottom or top, left or right. So precision is key. We're gonna apply flux, and we're gonna go over this one more time. Make sure that we cover all the pads on the board. We want to desolder every pad, make everything as flat as possible. And beautiful. We covered all the pads. And all we need to do is solder another chip, and pin number 1 goes where? Do you still remember? Of course you do. Where that cap is, right? I referenced that cap, so now you know. Whenever you see that cap, you know pin number 1 goes here. We're gonna have to apply a tiny bit of flux. It doesn't have to be much. And the chip will go like this. And we do not want to mess it up because those chips are not cheap. That chip made a connection. Let's apply flux, and we're gonna go over it one more time and tap it if possible. Not much room to do any tapping, but we'll try. Let's check on Big Boss. Hopefully it's a fix. Moment of truth. Will it work? Will it work? Yes, yes. 5 volts, 0.6 amps. It should go up. Yeah, right there, right there. Oh, I see a dim image. We do see the Apple logo, but the image is dim. Charging is perfect. After replacing the chip, the screen is dim. So the charging circuit is fixed and the tablet is now charging 12 volts at 1.7 amps. So replacing the chip did fix the no charge issue. But we have a backlight problem. I just took 10 minutes out of my time. I went over the motherboard and I do not see anything obvious. I do not have a reason to believe the backlight issue is because of a motherboard issue. So we're gonna have to try another 4th gen screen and see if the screen is the problem. I do not have one in stock, so we're gonna have to order one, try it. If replacing the screen does not fix the backlight issue, then we're gonna have to investigate. We're gonna have to dig deep down and see what is causing the backlight problem. Backlight issues are not very common on later generations of iPads, so I do not know what's going on. I wanna try another screen and we'll take it from there. We're gonna end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.